Lily Allen's dissolution of her marriage to David Harbour has left an indelible mark on her worldview, reshaping her notions of romance into something more guarded, more introspective and profoundly human. The 40-year-old British icon, actress, singer and unfiltered truth-teller, has channeled this seismic shift into her latest confessional opus, West End Girl, an album that lays bare the raw edges of betrayal, grief and tentative rebirth. In a sprawling conversation with Interview magazine, she unpacks the labyrinth of post-divorce dating, offering insights that resonate far beyond celebrity circles, into the universal ache of starting over when your heart feels irreparably cracked. At its core, West End Girl is a sonic diary, tracks like Dallas Major and Tennis, dissecting the anatomy of a love gone awry. Released amid tabloid frenzy, the record doesn't just recount the end, it excavates the before, the whirlwind 2019 meeting on a blind date, the 2020 lockdown wedding that felt like a fairy tale scripted in haste, and the slow unraveling sparked by Harbour's alleged infidelity last December. Lily's lyrics, sharp as shattered glass, hint at stolen texts and late-night suspicions, transforming personal torment into art that's both cathartic and confrontational. It's not revenge, she clarifies in the interview, it's reclamation. The album's success, debuting at #1 in the UK with streams surging on Heartbreak playlists, affirms her enduring pull, proving that vulnerability sells when delivered with Allen's signature bite. Dating in this new chapter emerges as the interview's emotional epicenter, a minefield Lily navigates with equal parts humor and horror. Dating apps, those digital coliseums of swipes and ghostings, have proven awful for someone of her renown. The anonymity is a joke, she quips, recounting profiles that devolve into fanboy fawning or outright catfishing attempts. Fame's glare warps the game. Potential matches either inflate her ego with obsequious flattery or deflate it with preconceptions drawn from headlines. I'm not really looking to go out with another famous person, she confesses, her voice laced with weariness. The idea of coupling with another spotlight dweller, endless red carpets, synchronized schedules, the constant comparison, feels like trading one cage for another. Instead, she experiments with normal dates, a quiet pub quiz, a gallery stroll in Notting Hill. Yet even there's a bit of a barrier. Conversations tiptoe around her ex, her kids, her discography, leaving her feeling like a specimen under glass. Heartbreak amplifies this isolation, turning every encounter into a shadow play. Especially if you're going through heartbreak, Lily muses, her words evoking the Stranger Things star's larger-than-life presence. Harbour's brooding intensity, his Hopper-esque charm that once made her feel seen. Now, scrolling through profiles yields an endless parade of not him's. The accountant with safe jokes, the artist with fleeting eyes, the teacher whose kindness borders on pity. There is nothing more depressing than hundreds of people that are nothing like the person that you're missing, she articulates, the repetition a mantra of mourning. It's a sentiment that echoes her album's motifs, loss as a haunting echo where silence screams loudest. Listeners to West End Girl will recognize it in Echo Chamber, a track where synths mimic the void left by unanswered calls. Laughter punctuates the pain as Lily recounts her Hinge ban, a bureaucratic farce born of identity mismatch. The app flagged her for impersonating Lily Allen, demanding ID verification she couldn't provide without exposing her full legal name, a detail she's long kept private for her daughter's sake. I'm like, I can prove that I'm that person. They're like, you'll need to send us your ID. And I'm like, actually my name and the name on my ID aren't the same. She mimics, her delivery a pitch-perfect blend of exasperation and absurdity. The irony isn't lost. In an era of deepfakes and stan accounts, the real deal gets sidelined. It underscores a broader theme in her post-divorce life, the chasm between public persona and private self. Lily, mom of 2 from her prior marriage to Sam Cooper, juggles school runs and voice lessons with press tours and playlist curations, a balancing act that leaves little room for error. Currently, she's not in a relationship, a status she owns with defiant clarity, though there are some people that I meet up with. These casual connections, coffee dates that linger into evenings, walks in Hampstead Heath, offer flickers of possibility without the weight of commitment. It's a deliberate pace informed by therapy sessions where she unpacks the affair's fallout, the rage, the self-doubt, the slow rebuild of trust in herself. Lily's candor extends to her kids, Ethel and Billy, now teens navigating their own emotional landscapes amid the headlines. They see me rising, she says, crediting their resilience as her anchor. The album too is for them, a roadmap through messiness, proving that mending isn't linear but worthy. Reflecting on the marriage's arc, Lily traces it from serendipity to sorrow. Harbour, 13 years her senior, entered her life post No Shame, her 2018 album of marital strife with Cooper. Their chemistry was instant, shared cynicism about Hollywood, a love for 80s new wave, and the pandemic accelerated their bond, weddings and masks feeling rebelliously romantic. But cracks formed. His Stranger Things commitments pulling him to Atlanta, her London life tethering her home. Whispers of his wandering eye surfaced in late 2024, culminating in a split that Lily announced with terse dignity, irreconcilable echoes. West End Girl fills in the blanks, tracks like Stranger No More, a veiled autopsy of gaslighting and goodbyes. This chapter isn't closure but evolution. Lily eyes theater gigs, perhaps a 2:22 a.m. ghost story sequel, and podcast revivals for Miss Me, her banter-filled chat with Miquela. Dating remains a wild card, but she's open to surprise. Love finds you when you're not posing. Her story, raw and relatable, dismantles the myth of celebrity invincibility. In confessing the not him's, the app absurdities, the grief's grip, Lily Allen doesn't just heal, she invites us to our own reckonings. Heartbreak, she implies, isn't the end, it's the overture to a bolder act.